once you do
We have how many now? Yeah, home and even more will come on board.
Okay. Your Excellency, sir, the incoming Senate President and his deputy, inshallah, my distinguished Senate President and his deputy, inshallah, is the starting. You know almost everything about this movement and why it's even called the stability. I have been briefing you on the happenings up to this stage. It's just maybe 2 days ago or 3 that I didn't talk to you about what we have achieved so far. So far now we have 70 senators that have signed on to it. The business will come with the and is supposed to flag it up in the ones. We can give you a copy if you want. Alhamdulillah, we are believing that almost all of those that sign are men of integrity, and we believe we can count our eggs before it hatches. But if anything happens, you maybe give it 4 or 5% margin of error. Still, but the reason why we come to you, Your Excellency, is to brief you and to appreciate what you have been doing so far, and also to ask for more support, and also to appreciate, especially in the Senate, Your Excellency, the decision you have taken to have Akpabio and Barrow as your preferred candidate. Your Excellency, it was based on that I here keyed into the project when you say that I should be the DJ of the campaign. Why I'm saying you, Your Excellency, is because whatever comes out from the President is also what will come out from his Vice President. We have since hit the ground running, we have been going everywhere, and as I said, so far we have 17 signatures. The preamble that we wrote for us to sign, that I first signed, is for Barrow, Akpabio and Barrow. And that is how we have been carrying the campaign, and we tagged it ABC. The Solidarity Group calls it ABC. That means Akpabio Barrow campaign. And we have gone so far as I told you. But Your Excellency, we have some challenges as we go on. It is not over yet until it's over. We have 70 members that signed on, and that means that we have 38 or 9. 14, is it in Juro? 14 from APC. 14 APC.
Yet to sign.
And yet to sign. And the balance of the other party. Going by what we have, we do SWOT analysis. You are the one that started using the SWOT analysis in Borno, you can remember. At this junction, as I go everywhere, this is my governor. He is so special because he has done something in my life that I must tell you here as my colleagues. My father is late. He died last year in July, exactly 19. When our Oga SAS, not this year SAS, the original SAS, was to be a governor, he promised me, and what my father wants in his life is to be a village head. SAS promised me that my father will be village head if they swear him in as governor. He swore him in, he spent 8 years. True, they acknowledged him. He did not commit himself to that, but immediately he became the governor of Borno. During a visit to my father over the death of my uncle, he visited us on condolence visit, and there he met my father, and he asked my father publicly, "Papa, what do you want?" He said, I've been fighting for village, that's my community, and I should be the village head. Up to now, you have Oga as a soldier. He said, you have your son as a governor. You can't be a village head. Since I cannot make you the emir, the least you will be is district head. My father was so excited. And not only that, my father told him, whispered to him that there is no district go. He said, your son is the governor, he will create the district. He created the district. He created the district now called Village District, and made my father district head, first district head. Because of that, my father told me before he died that, my son, you have done what I want in this world. I have forgiven you any sin that you committed or anything that I didn't like before and up to the time I will die. To me, there is no honor in this world that is better than that. That is the only. In order not to take your time, this is just one of the few, but I took the most important one. But the other one, again, is when I was accused of being the sponsor of Boko Haram. Everybody ran away. Everybody ran away except him. And Jonathan was the president, then they were going after him. I said, don't risk it for both of us. He said, look, God knows. Your Excellency, I want to thank you very much. And I want to thank my colleagues on my behalf to give you the study.
And when Saraki will tell you a salary for 1 year.
Yeah, well, okay. He wants to go. Last time we had spoke, and I will expose you to He sent 3 aliens to come and make Saraki. Saraki stopped my salary. For the 8 months that I was on suspension, the state governor continued to pay me my salary and allowances. And when I went to court after that, they paid me my 8 months allowance and salaries. That was why I was nearly as rich as Yai. And I told you that during our last election, Zulu took responsibility. It was a continuation of what he introduced and started. So Eti Mongolo and myself, for the past 3 elections, yes, and even sometimes get something. So I wanted to thank you for that. Having said that, Your Excellency, this is a project, and as I said, there are some things that I will tell you in the closed session. The usual tradition in our protocol is to do what I have done and put my personal interest sometimes. But to thank you very much and appreciate you. We are supposed to have started from here, but we know you are out of town. On our trip now is what? Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah, glory be to Allah. Your Excellency, we are here to give you the report so far on how we've gone, or how far we have gone in our campaign. Your Excellency, some of what we've done have been said to you, have been revealed by the DG. But I want to say that we thank you very much. And of course, our President in waiting for your endorsement, for the endorsement he gave, and that of our party for our candidature for the Senate presidency, Senator Akpabio, and the next Senate President, myself, and the Deputy Senate President. We are members of the Progressive family, and we are known for loyalty. Some weeks back, we were engaged in intense campaign individually, but with understanding that whoever or wherever this position are sold at the end, we shall be loyal and we shall abide by the position of our leaders, where you are the second in command. It was on that note that when the leadership directed by his wisdom that Senator Akpabio should be the next Senate President, we all agreed to that, and we stepped down for him. And thereafter, I was pronounced to be the candidate for Deputy Senate President. This is an important attribute of the progressive movement. It is a very, very important future of the progressive movement for one to be loyal. And thereafter, after the endorsement, 2 endorsements, other candidates or other aspirants also stepped down from running their ambition to be the Senate President. One of them, of course, is Senator Omagi. He on his own stepped down, and also Senator Patrick, Engineer Patrick from Imo State, also stepped down. As said by the DG of the campaign, within 3 days or 4 days, we got about 65 signatures. Those who show loyalty continue to show loyalty to the party. And not only the party, but the leadership of the incoming government, led by Aswaju Ahmed Tinubu, and you as the Vice President. As we speak, Your Excellency, we have 70 signatures and we are looking for more. So this road that we said, oh, we need to come and tell our leaders how far we have gone. And we know you are also doing very well by way of drawing the attention of others who are not key into this arrangement. You've done very well. I remember I was in National Assembly and you directed that some senators should come and join the trade. And some of them are not even in APC, but they have shown their desire to sign onto the register. Not only that, we know that you are talking to others, and we believe that between now and the time of your inauguration, we will have up to 80 or more signatures. So this is what we decided that we should come and thank you very much for all you've been doing for the campaign, and to assure you that this kind of visits and consultations will continue even after your inauguration, after we have been elected by the grace of God. No child will forget his father. We will always be with you. We will always come around to tell you what you are doing. We will always come to seek for guidance. We will always come to consult you. Principally, the leader of the government, and you, the second in command. We are assuring you that we shall hold on to that important attributes of the progressive movement, which is loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, and loyalty, while standing to make sure that we also uphold the uphold the attribute of the National Assembly, which you are a member of today. Thank you. May God take us that day, which is next week, when you will be sworn in, when Ahmed will be sworn in as the President, and you will be sworn in as the Vice President. Thank you, sir.
Let me just say good evening to all. Your Excellency, is a very uncommon visit. We realize how busy you are, because in a few days you are going to climb the podium to take the oath to become the substantive Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can we say congratulations in advance? And I must say, sir, events have unfolded and shown clearly that the choice of the President-elect, Aswaju Ahmed Tinubu, was a step in the right direction, a square peg in a square hole. I must congratulate you even for your last outing yesterday, when you spoke almost extempo and made the nation proud. And made the nation proud at the commissioning of the biggest refinery in Africa. Congratulations, sir. It was a wonderful speech. And the biggest in the world? Yes. The biggest in the world? Yes. Coming from Nigeria? Yes. It means good things are coming. So congratulations to you and our brother Dangote. The speech was wonderful. And even the President Buhari, was so excited after I saw the faces of the other presidents who understood English. And they said yes. Some of them were shaking their heads. And yes, this is good things are coming to Nigeria. And we expect a lot from this coming administration. Having said that, sir, seated before you are the Stability Group members drawn from all the political parties that will make up the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We decided that we should come together, produce the leadership for the 10th Senate in order to stabilize Nigeria. not on the basis of political party, not on the basis of region or tribe, but on the basis of self-conviction, based on integrity. That is why you see the crowd you are seeing here today. So this is a crowd that you can say, distinguished senators-elect, people who are bound to uphold the Nigerian Constitution, to support the incoming president and yourself, because they believe strongly that the success of the President Kashim Shettima administration is the success of Nigeria. We know very well that once somebody crosses the door to enter the red chambers in the Senate, you are no longer called a senator of ADP or a senator of ACC. You are now called a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is why we are seated like this. We want to say that these ones are not only going to be loyal to your incoming administration, with our boss, the president, but are going to work with you to be able to evaluate the policies, dot the I's and cross the T's, to ensure not just stability of the country, but to ensure total empowerment, to ensure that the progress and development that we all seek for in this country do come in our times. So I want to say to my colleagues, congratulations to all of you. So they are not here because the party zoned the position to South-South. They are not here because the party micro-zoned the position to the most ranked senator of the APC in the South-South, Senator Akpabio. That is not why they are here. They were here long before them. In fact, in Port Harcourt, when our president-elect visited His Excellency, the performing governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, we all went there. At that time, the party had not spoken in the APC. Did they? They had not spoken when we went there in our numbers. And then we showed ourselves on television. So these ones are not afraid. They don't hide themselves. So a few days ago, I watched the NTA when a colleague of ours was trying to do what they call a victory dinner for 109 senators. And there were only 4 senators there. So when the camera went towards one of the senators, he dropped his face on the ground. And shortly after the camera left, he did as he was going to the toilet and he took off. He ran to a secretariat and said that he was deceived, that he thought it was an award ceremony. So what you are seeing is a situation where we would have said that it is finished, but we can't say so, because until it is done, it's not done. So Senator Bidi, am I right? Senator Jericho, you know that. So we are assuring you, sir, that these ones are the people that will shun money in order to ensure national cohesion, in order to ensure stability of your policy, in order to ensure that Nigeria moves forward in the right direction. For today, I don't know what to say, that you could take out time from your busy schedule, preparatory to the receiving heads of governments all over the world, to see us. It shows how important we are. And they have asked me to plead with you that this should not be the last visit. We want to be the first set of people to come and congratulate you immediately after the swearing in. Is that not what you told me? And they said from time to time, almost on a monthly basis, you must create time like this to see us inside that villa, so that we brief you on what is going on, not just in the Senate, but in the National Assembly. That's the second request you made, right? Yes. That we want that because that kind of bonding will enable us to make the best of the opportunities that our people have given us. Senator Akpabio, you are welcome. So this is the situation, sir. I am looking at them, not on the basis of money. Nobody can buy them with money. And these ones are prepared, not just to vote on that day, but to make you proud by producing the 2 people that you have already endorsed. So this is why I want to thank you. And I also say that in order to give confidence to the entirety of the polity, we decided on our own to go around the various political parties that have contributed members to the next Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And so we have about 8 political parties that have contributed members to the Senate, the 10th Senate. So we started, we are visiting them one by one. We met the NNPP leadership, and they endorsed us with a lot of gladness. Am I right? Senator Hanga, you were there, and you were also there. They endorsed us with a lot of gladness. And we went we met the Labour Party leadership, and thank God, the judgment had not come that time. So the man we met as the chairman of Labour is the one that the Supreme Court said is the chairman of Labour. So they also endorsed us. We have about 5 members of Labour out of 8, and I'm sure before the D-Day we should reach at least 7, even if one is not there with us. And then we also met the SDP. They contributed 2 members, and coincidentally the 2 members are with us, Senator Warada and Senator Akpabio from the SDP. The membership also endorsed us, and they pledged to work with your administration in a bipartisan way across party lines to ensure the success of this country. I wouldn't talk more, sir. Just to say thank you. I won't say anything. Thank you, sir. Some senators are still coming. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. 2023. That should be in a few days' time. The Director General of our campaigns, and sometimes a very humble man.
He knows better than you.
I said, I'm talking about how humble you are now. I'm praising you. Civil Senator Ali Dume, the incoming Deputy Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my brother, Senator Barao Jibrin, my very distinguished brothers. Excellency, we have 2 sisters here. One of them is Idiat, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, and also the Senator representing the FCC, directly. Thank you to all of them. They send their apologies. And so many other
incoming and the incoming Deputy President of the Senate, the DG of the campaign, and my distinguished colleagues. This is a familiar terrain for me. I am not a stranger in your midst. Your Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, the late Bala Usman once made a declaration at a speech, and I quote him. He said, fairy tales may be entertaining. He said they may be educative, but they are tales. They are fiction. No country can hope to survive, prosper, if its conception of what it is and how it has come into being is shaped by a set of fairy tales, no matter how plausible those tales might be. It is by coming to terms with one's historical realities that a nation shall have a vision of what to accomplish. This gathering is a kaleidoscope of colors that represents the Nigerian nation. And I believe what binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. We are one nation tied to a common destiny. I'm quite glad with the emerging tendencies in the National Assembly. Politics is about perception. And the most bitterly fought elections, the most divisive elections in the history of this country were the last presidential and National Assembly elections. All the features that divide this country were deliberately manipulated for political ends. Miraculously, the most northern of northern states is Sokoto. the Nigerian candidate lost to the regional candidate by a mere 2,000 or 3,000 votes in Sokoto. The most Christian of southern states is Rivers. The Nigerian candidate defeated the religious candidate in Rivers. And the most Christian of northern states is Benue. Benue is 90% Christian. The Nigerian candidate defeated the religious candidate in Benue. That goes to show that what binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us. When the issue of the Senate presidency cropped up, as I said earlier, politics is about perception, it's about optics. I was a child of painful political arithmetic. I wasn't picked as the running mate as an insult to our brothers and sisters of the Christian faith. I was a child of necessity. But when it came to the issue of the Senate presidency, you have to pay tribute to Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, how will the world judge us if number 1 is a Muslim, number 2 is a Muslim, number 3 is a Muslim, number 4 is of the Islamic faith? That will validate the negative narrative of an Islamization agenda. That will be perceived as a gratuitous insult to our Christian brothers who stuck out their neck and supported us. That was why I was quite pleased with the emergence of the uncommon leader as the person endorsed by the party to be the number 3 citizen of this country. I believe that the stability of the nation is much more important than whatever political consideration. We need to have a nation, a stable, united nation, before we can think of development or politics. This is why my leader's position was simple. Given the current circumstances we found ourselves in, the most incompetent, the most irascible southern Christian is better than the most competent northern Muslim to be the president of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Abdulaziz Yari is my friend. We served as governors during the same epoch from 2011 to 2019. Both of us were elected under the platform of the ANPP. But the nation is superior to whatever other political consideration. This is why I'm quite glad that this is a reflection of the mosaic that constitutes this nation. And I'm quite glad I have to pay tribute. Like Gani Pawahimi, you either love him passionately or hate him intensely. But with near some wicked, in whatever circumstances, you know where he stands. What you see is essentially what you get. He is a very forthright man. He's a man of honor. He's a man of integrity. He has 4 senators. All are in PDAPC. Jaripe or Jaripe is his son. It's his son. So these are people that are greatly contributing to the stability of the nation. My friend gave money. I dare to say that is the best performing governor in the Southeast. He is a man of honor and integrity. And he has aligned himself. He wanted to be the Senate president. But there can only be one Senate president at a point in time. You know, we have to give credit to whom credit is due. We have Labour senators here who have aligned themselves with this aspiration. Ali Wadada and Godia Akwashiki were literally chased out of the APC. But Ali Wadada got elected under the platform of the Senate with the highest percentage votes in the country. Senator Rufai Hanga, he did me a favor. A friend of mine was interested in buying his property. He reached out to him and introduced himself as a friend to Kashim Shettima. That property is worth 37 million naira. He said, bring 7 million naira and go your way because you are a friend to Kashim Shettima. We have never met since then. But that respect, that relationship, that trust and confidence is still there. And politics should not be a tool for dividing our people. It should be a tool for uniting our people. Throughout the campaign, I never uttered one. I was attacked over the campaign. I insulted so many people. But I shied away from attacking Rabiu Musa Konkoso. Fundamentally because he's my friend. So I want to thank our members from other political platforms, especially the PDP, the SDP, the NNPP, the Labour, and my friend in the YPP, the one-man squad who has his own party. And normally wins if you are in Uber. Abaribe is certainly going to be with us. He's my very good friend. He's a very decent man. He has signed, he will sign. Even here on this list, I don't want to publicly name names, but I'm absolutely certain of some people that I will engage and they will get to sign. I don't have an exaggerated sense of justice. I know of a friend here who has viciously fought the Muslim teaching, and I don't know what he is doing by not supporting a Christian Senate president. I will harass him. He's my very good friend. He's my junior brother. He's the infant terrible of the 9th Senate. So I will force him into line. One needs to be consistent. So my distinguished colleagues, I will only charge the incoming leadership of the Senate to be just and fair. We should not forget those that stood by us in our office. It is absolutely essential that every man here gets a sense of belonging and recognition and protection. I want to most sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I want Senator Piggy to convey my gratitude to the Governor General of the South, Nyesom Ezenwa Wike. It's a great thing. I want to thank the leadership of SDP.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria,
I want to reassure you that the 14 APC members that have not signed, amongst them are very senior elder statesmen. I've started the engagement. I will bring my principal. Senator Ahmed Lawan is my elder brother, whom I hold a very high esteem. I have the best of relationship with him. I will continue the engagement with him and be rest assured that in the fullness of time, Senator Ahmed Lawan will come on. Senator Abdulaziz Yari is my friend. I will still go to his house. From here, I may likely go to his house. We'll continue. We'll make him see reason. There's nothing personal about this, but he's my friend. But we have to unite the nation. We have to build a new Nigeria. Putting a northerner as the number 3 citizen will be a Pyrrhic victory. You can win the battle, but we are going to lose the war for national cohesion and progress. We all have to make strategic compromises and sacrifices for the growth of this nation. I will reach out to him. I've never hidden my position. I will continue the engagement. Some people have their own reasons beyond the emergence of Senator Akpabio. The 14 members here have different reasons for not signing. I know. We'll continue with that engagement and see to it. And locally, most of them are people that are very close to us. Very close to Senator Barroso. Very close. In fact, part of the cabal, you know.
Good talk. They say good talk.
Less than half on this list. All as a united family. My principal is a veteran politician. Be rest assured that he will be holding weekly dinners with the senators, maybe per zone, because engagement is very, very important. Absolutely important for people to have a sense of belonging, a sense of buy-in. And on the 12th of June, probably on that day, Senator Ikra will be, might make his position very clear. So I want to thank you once again for honoring me with this visit. This is one of the highest points since we were elected as president. It's a familiar homecoming. These are people that are very close to my heart. These are people that are well known to me. These are people that I have had engagement for ages and will continue that engagement in weeks, in months, and in years to come. I wish you all well.
So the press can leave us for 1 or 2
On
minutes.
behalf,
The press can leave us for 1 or 2 minutes.
no, before the press,